This Porthos is a mushroom oasis, one of the rarest biomes in the universe.
My scans do not detect any mushrooms.
That's probably because some cow killer came through here a long time ago and killed them all.
Why didn't you take us here before that happened?
Because... Wait a minute, what's that black area over here? What the heck is that? Oh my god. No, it's the Cyberleader. How can he be here? He was removed from the mod back in 1.7. No! You can't be back! That's impossible! Cybermen! Hello everyone, Killer here, and welcome to another episode of Dalek Mod Recreations. This is where we attempt to recreate a past mob or feature of the Dalek Mod, using nothing but the resources we have available to us in the current version of the mod, and our knowledge of vanilla commands. So in today's video, we will be attempting to recreate the Cyberleader boss. So the Cyberleader has been a mob in the Dalek Mod for a very, very long time. However, in some of the 1.7 versions of the Dalek Mod, he was upgraded to a boss status. So this meant he had an extremely high level of health, he had the health bar, or the boss bar, at the top of the screen, and he would summon in Cybermen around him every couple of seconds to make it harder to kill him. So it was a really cool boss fight, and when you killed him, he would drop a whole bunch of credits at the end. However, when the Dalek Mod was updated to 1.8, and consequently again in 1.12, the Cyberleader was reverted back to a standard mob, and he was no longer a boss. So today we are going to try to use a few simple commands to turn the Cyberleader back up into a boss, give him that boss status again, and make him spawn those Cybermen around him again to give us that fun boss battle and to make it harder to kill him. So behind me here, as you can notice, we have some command blocks, and these are all the command blocks that are necessary to recreate the Cyberleader boss, at least as best as I can, very simply in Minecraft 1.12. So over here we've got just a couple of commands here. One of them is just an activated with just a simple lever, and then over here we've got a clock, and we'll look at this command block a little bit later. So in our first command block here, if we go all the way back, as you can see, we have a very lengthy summon command inside of this, and we're summoning in a Dalek Mod Cyberman, of course. So these coordinates are going to summon him in one space above, just on top of the command block, but you can use any coordinates that you wish for him to summon to spawn in. And over here we just have some custom data that we are giving to him. So we're giving him a Cyberman ID of 4. This makes him the Cyberleader type of Cyberman in the mod. That's how we summon in a Cyberleader. And we're going to give him a custom name specifically of Cyberleader with a capital C and a capital L. And I'll explain why we're doing this in just a little bit. So I have his custom name visible on here. You can turn that on or off if you want to. I just have that set so we can see his name tag and we know that he is the Cyberleader boss. So in here we have opened up the attributes tag, and I really haven't changed very much inside of here except for this value, the first one, which is generic.max health, and I have set that to 100. This gives the Cyberleader a health value of 100. Now you could make this larger or smaller if you want to give the Cyberleader a higher or lower amount of health. So I've left all the other attributes in here as well, and these you could change if you want to make them harder to defeat. So for instance, you could alter his knockback resistance so he doesn't fly back so far when you hit him. You can make him change his movement speed so he runs faster or slower. I haven't really changed much on here. You can give him sort of an armor value, so each hit gives him less damage than normal. And in here, the only other thing I've changed is the follow range, which I've set to 64. It makes it harder to run away from him. And then the other thing in here is his attack damage. So you could raise this value if you want him to deliver a harder hit when he attacks you. So the other values in here is just health. Again, you can raise or lower this in conjunction with the attributes health value. These both have to be set to the same. And then this will give him a certain amount of health. Again, you can change that higher or lower if you wanted to have a higher or lower amount of health. I just have that set to 100 again. And then I also have persistence, the persistence required tag set to 1. This makes sure that he does not despawn on us. And that is the end of this summon command. So connected to that, which will be activated with this command block, we have another command block with the play sound command set to it. And this plays a sound that is within the Dalek Mod files. This is a sound called Storm Song. And we just have that to set whenever this guy summons into the world. So this sound was actually part of the mod, and it would be played whenever you would summon in a boss mod, those 1.7 versions of the Dalek mod. I can't remember if it did it for the Cyberleader or not, but I know it did it for the Dalek Storm when you would summon him in. And then the song would play in kind of ominous setting and whatever for the boss battle. So I just have that set up to play here as well when we summon in the Cyberleader. So finally we have this one last command block. If you notice, it's set up to a relatively slow hopper clock, sort of a moderate rate hopper clock here. And we just have some repeaters leading up to this command block. And this is set to activate this command block every couple of seconds. So the command that we're activating here is an execute command. And we're only going to execute this command at a specific type of entity. So we need to make sure that it is a Cyberman, and only Cybermen that have the name of Cyberleader. So this makes sure that we are only going to target our specific Cyberleader mob that we have summoned in with this command block, and that is the only mob that this command block is going to activate this command with. Only with this mob and no other. So that's why we gave him the name Cyberleader with these capital letters, so that this command knows only to target our specific Cyberleader mob that we have summoned with the other command block. So at his exact location, we are going to be summoning in a mob, which is the Dalek Mod Cyberman, and we have these Cybermen have a Cyberman ID of 1. So this is the sort of new series Cybermen with a newer texture, and that is going to summon in just kind of the modern Cybermen with him, because they're very fitting for the Cyberleader, of course, from the new series and everything. All we have to do now is run this command block and see if this works. So we're going to activate that. You hear the music playing. Here is our Cyberleader mob, and indeed, he has all these Cybermen that are coming up around him, spawning around him. So we can attack him, and if you notice, I've got this sword. It usually kills the Cyberman in about 2 hits, but if we walk up to the Cyberleader, we can get to him. As you can see, it is taking multiple hits to kill him. So, as you can see, he does indeed have a higher health than the regular Cybermen, and I believe I have just killed him there. So that is a recreation of the Cyberleader boss battle in the Dalek mod for Minecraft version 1.12, and this is the Dalek mod update 47. So that, guys, is how you can bring back the Cyberleader boss fights into the latest version of the Dalek mod using just a few simple vanilla commands. So this was a video I have actually had planned for a very long time, and I wanted to do it in 1.8, but there's just a little bit of changes to the names and that of the mobs that have prevented me. I've gone off about this in past videos, but they prevented me from actually being able to do this easily in the past. So once we've gone to 1.12, the names have been changed, and I can finally, once again, target mobs specifically using command blocks, which is really awesome, and it's enabled me to be able to do this very simply. So I just want to let you guys know I've had this video planned for a very long time, and I finally now am able to do it. So thank you, as always, for watching, guys. Leave a comment letting me know what you think of these videos where we try to recreate some past features of the Dalek mod and everything. Also, if you have any suggestions of past features of the Dalek mod that you would like to see me try to bring back in this manner in current versions of the mod, please do leave them in a comment down below. So thank you for watching this video, everyone, and I will see you all in the next one. So goodbye for now, everybody.